You fuckers better have washed your hands before you start watching this video. I ain't catching shit because of you people. What's going on? Hey, everybody. Bad joke, right? Oh, that was terrible of me. All right, whatever. Seriously, right now, obviously things are really kind of scary for people, and, you know, whatever side of things you kind of fall on, better safe than sorry. So I think now is a perfect time for us to talk about some cool entertainment, because you might be stuck in your house for a while. So I think we're going to do that today. What we're talking about, well, actually, before we get to what we're talking about, why don't we get into some more of the Chuck's Raw Reviews news? 50th episode's coming up real soon. More and more, I haven't heard an awful lot, but more and more I'm thinking I'm just going to do a bunch of quick 1 minute reviews of books, which I'm very excited about. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. Everyone who comments on that video on episode 50 will be put into a draw to win some of the cool comics that I have been sent. So I think that'll be really neat. You'll get a cool little package and whatnot, and yeah, you'll get rewarded for watching my videos. Isn't that great? So, speaking of my videos, let's move on. Let's talk about Austin Janowski's Zombies, We're Human Too. Right now they're on Kickstarter. I would love for you to check that out, but I'm going to talk about it. It's an anthology, and you know what? I'm trying to steer away from talking about anthologies. First off, because my main expertise when it comes to comics is in story. That's what I love. That's what I love most about it. So a lot of times it's a lot of short stories that don't necessarily work together, and so that's difficult for me to, I can say, oh, I liked all the stories and they were cool, but what does that even mean? Maybe if it's got a theme or something, but this very much not only has a theme but a story. Again, Zombies, We're Human Too. It's from Austin Janowski, and it has a crap ton of people. Some people that I've worked with, whom I respect and love very much. So I would love for you guys to check it out. But the story behind Zombies, We're Human Too is basically you're following 3 teenagers, and they're in the zombie apocalypse, and they're trying to survive. And the youngest one, I believe his name is Jose, I believe, and he's having a really hard time with things. And of course, they're having a hard. They don't have a lot of food, and they're trying to find shelter and all that kind of stuff. And so, the older two, in order to keep his mind off of things, they start dazzling him with stories of what the other zombies, like they point out the zombies and they say, oh, maybe this zombie was a rock star and this zombie was that. It's a fun idea, so we get the previous lives of the zombies, and some of them are like, it was like one was Patient Zero, which was really cool. It was like the first zombie person, and then like one I said was a rock star. There was a bunch. I don't remember all of the zombies, but it was really cool. Obviously, art is a little more subjective to talk about. The main story is color, and a lot of the backup stories, the special stories, are black and white. But dude, very cool. Some really neat things going on in it. I like the idea of it, and you can see that there's a constant story going forward. Even when I read from 1 to 2, like 1 literally ended at a spot, and 2 picked up right away there and kept going. So yeah, there really is an advantage to kind of watching it and being a part of it, because like I said, there is this ongoing, those characters develop, and then of course we have the other characters that we get to see and learn more about. Yeah, man, there's, again, it's an anthology, so the only characters that we really get attached to are the main 3, and even then, for the most part, they're just trying to keep their minds off of things. So I think it's just a really fun way of looking at and having a an anthology, you know. And so it has its obvious theme. It's all zombie apocalypse and people heading into the zombie apocalypse. It's basically how did they become zombies, and they drive that vehicle very well. So I enjoyed this one an awful lot. It was really good. I like I said, I don't have an awful lot more to talk about, just because that story itself, it's fairly small. You know, it's just kids come in, kids are trying to hide, they tell the stories, and then they end up having to try to get away, and then from there it's just all of the little stories. So many great names attached to it. Beautiful art. Though again, like, it's all subjective. You see so many different styles and takes on it and whatnot, and takes on the zombie stories. Some are more violent, some are comical, all sorts of stuff. So it's really cool. If zombies is your thing, dude, this is like, it's a friggin' no-brainer, man. Like, this really is the way to go. If anthologies are your thing, again, this is just such a cool take on anthologies that I think you'll enjoy it. And if you're just in general a comic fan, and you like to see what people are up to and see what's going on in the indie world, this is also, again, right up your alley. So I would love for you guys to go check out Zombies We're Human 2. They're on Volume 2 is on Kickstarter right now. Give them some love, and hey, tell them Chuck sent you, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Remember, we got everything ramping up, going on for that 50th episode. Holy crap, we're so close. What is this, episode 47? I think so. So yeah, we're really getting there. I'm very excited for it, and I'm really excited to be here with you guys during all this crap. We still have comics. We still have entertainment. We've got something. We've got each other. So I hope everyone takes care of themselves. Wash your damn hands. Take care of yourself. And as always, peace, love, and comics. My name's Chuck, and I give a fuck.